I mean, I think that's now more than we have working for us. I mean, we have a number of freelancers working for us, but full-time virtual assistants, I think we only have maybe 3. And so, well, and I guess 2 for Interim Business Mastery. I have 1 for myself. So anyway, she's surpassing us there. So that's pretty awesome. And then something she said recently in the forum, she said, I've learned to take myself out of the equation as much as possible. I've learned that the quicker I let go of my ego and my need to put my personal spin on things, the faster things seem to get done. And I'm sure that's something I still get stuck on, is like,
I got to say, we might still need to do that ourselves.
I got to have my fingers on everything, you know? and then also, I was just chatting with her right before we recorded this, and she's super excited because her Alexa ranking, as she's putting in all the little traffic ideas that we're giving her and getting her VAs working on search engine optimization and stuff, her Alexa ranking has plummeted. It's gone from like being 6 millionth ranked to now 2 million. Obviously, the lower being better. That's, as far as top traffic on the internet. And, there's billions of websites out there. So, I mean, that might sound like big numbers, but that's significant. 6 million to 2 million. And I told her, you know what, in no time, you're going to be in the top million. And the next, and if you're in the top, few 100,000 sites on the web, it's like, you got to be making money or you're doing something wrong, So, that's very exciting. Obviously, that means that there's lots of progress going on when it comes to the traffic and things. All right, one more I wanted to share here. And, it just makes me smile as I see some of these forum posts and breakthroughs from the platinum people, because this is the talk of successful people. This is how successful people who are going to make things happen, this is how they talk. So Pete, this is something he said. He said, I've been focusing on my mindset. I've been thinking of creative ways to make things happen in my life and business. I worked out a deal with my boss so that I can go in at 9 o'clock instead of 8, so that I can work on my business in the morning when I'm the most productive. Brilliant stuff right there. He also says, I've been thinking of all the tasks that I can have my VA to do while I'm at my day job. I have thought more about my priorities in life and how I need to rearrange some so that I can reach the freedom and fulfillment that I want for myself and my wife. I've thought about ways to go part-time in my job so that I have more energy for reaching the freedom and fulfillment goals. I've thought about another niche that I want to pursue at the same time as my current one because I like the idea of diversifying, and now with a VA to help me, it seems more reasonable. And that leads into the mindset of being an overall thinker and creator of content versus getting bogged down in the technicalities. Overall, it's great to imagine all the possibilities that are out there. So really good stuff. If we just wanted to, brag a little bit about the progress of when we say brag, it's like, this is them just digging in and doing it. I mean, sure, we're giving them some guidance, but I'm just really happy with like the self-directing action that they're taking in their businesses and the great ideas that they're coming up with themselves, and even stuff that's we've never done before. And we're going, wow, we got to ask you about how to do that. So well done, everybody. Thanks for sharing your breakthroughs so that we can all benefit from them and pick out some tips and be inspired by them as well.
It's time for the Internet Business Quick Tip.
All right, on this episode's quick tip, wanted to talk about our preferred tool for recording and editing audio. Audio is a great form of content to put out there. And, kind of the tried and true thing, which happens to be free and also available for both PC and Mac, is Audacity. Probably heard us mention this before. I know we talk about it a lot in the Academy and even have some tutorials for it. And that's spelled Audacy. It's a kind of an open source free software that you can download and use not only to record, but also edit your audio content. However, and that's still something that we do use sometimes as well. And lots of podcasters use that. But
wait, before you go into it, I just want to say that Audacity, if you're wondering, does it have the good quality and what do you guys use and stuff? I actually used Audacity, I think, for the first 3 years of the podcast. And there's no change in what it sounds like specifically. The only reason I went to a kind of a little bit of an upgrade was for some of the quickness of tools, but Audacity absolutely works. To prove it, we used it for many, many years on the Academy, on Internet Business Mastery.
Definitely. Now, in terms of, there are some tools that cost money that might be a little slicker, have a few extra features, be a little easier to use, but it's a great place to start. However, along those lines, and just recently, so I'd already mapped out this episode and stuff, and then all of a sudden I came across this new thing by a company called Aviary, and they've come out with a tool called Myna, M-Y-N-A, and this is actually an in-browser audio editor and recorder. You don't even have to download anything. You don't even have to install anything on your computer. You just do it right there through the browser, and it's actually pretty dang slick. I messed around with it for a little bit, and I haven't done any like full production, something that I've posted to the internet, but just trying out the basic features, like, wow, this actually may be easier than Audacity, and you don't even have to install anything. So that might be something you might want to check out as well. I mean, because it's through your browser, whatever your operating system is, it should be able to work just fine for you. So that's Aviary is the company, and it's a service called Myna, M-Y-N-A. And we'll put links in the show notes to either of these, but probably the easiest way to get to them is also just to Google either Audacity or Google Aviary Myna, and you'll be able to find those right away. So 2 tools that you can try out for recording and editing and producing your own audio content for or podcast for your website.
Well, and let us know. Go back to Internet Business Mastery to this episode in the comments section and let us know what you think about the new one, Myna. Now, if you'd like dozens of other resources such as this one, you can find them in the Internet Business Mastery Academy, along with video tutorials showing you exactly how we use them. To get a 30-day no-risk trial membership to the Internet Business Mastery Academy, visit freeaudiogift.com. That's it for this episode of Internet Business Mastery. Until next time, we wish you ultimate success in your internet business.
You've been listening to the iconoclasts of the 9 to 5 and the purveyors of freedom and fulfillment, Sterling and Jay. Sterling and Jay invite you to discover one of their most popular audio programs ever. The 3 pillars of designing your ultimate internet lifestyle. Visit freeaudiogift.com now and sign up for the free weekly Internet Business Mastery email newsletter. And you'll get instant access to this life-changing audio presentation, pulled directly from the content of the acclaimed Internet Business Mastery Academy membership community. Go now to freeaudiogift.com. Internet Business Mastery. Free your mind.